Welcome to Paris. Well, not quite Paris, but the Paris Hotel in Las Vegas. The closest you can get to it pretty much here in the US. Anyways, I'm Parker and we're back in Vegas with another hotel video. I'm in the Burgundy King Room, the standard and cheapest room that you can get here at the Paris Hotel. Now, keep in mind that when we came here, I did get offered an upgrade for the view of the strip and pool for an extra $30 a night, so I went ahead and got that. But this is the same standard room that you would get normally otherwise. So, first impressions of the room, it's very simple and modern. I really like it. There's not a ton in it. There's a chair over by the window, a bench over on the other side of the bed. The bed itself has two nightstands next to it. Very simple, but with essentials that you would need. For example, the lamp has outlets available on it. You can also find an outlet on the lamp that's on the desk over here if you need to get any work done, including the video that I'll be finishing up tonight over here. Touches of burgundy, like the burgundy name of the room. Otherwise, the room has neutral tones, gray floors, chairs. It does have a few lovely classical French and Art Deco type of touches, including over here. You can see above this bench is a nice portrait, just a bit of extra flash and fun. Lovely red Art Deco styled lamp. Let's give a little test to the bed. So yeah, I would say that this is a very comfortable bed from what I can tell. It feels very plush. Aside from that, let's spin around, take a look at the nice armoire with some of that classical French type of look. Two mirrors with closet space and a few hangers inside of it. A few drawers under the TV here that you can store stuff in if you so desire. One of my favorite parts of the room that's included, if you've seen some of my other Vegas videos, you know that I don't like the fact that a lot of the strip hotels don't provide one to you. But here, as you can see, one does indeed come with the cheapest standard room here. They do have a safe as well above it if you need to store any valuables. Over here, this is the biggest perk of that view upgrade out of this lovely arched window that I think is really cute and adorable. You can see the Bellagio fountains to the right over here, the Paris Eiffel Tower, and also their replica of the Arc de Triomphe. Aside from that, we got one other thing to look at, so let's go see the bathroom. Welcome to the bathroom. It's actually really nice. It's not that big, but for a standard room, especially in Vegas these days, I think it's really good. It has a nice big shower, even with a ledge you can sit on one end from where the shower head is located. On the other, the sink itself comes with, you know, all you need: shampoo, conditioner, shower gel, body lotion. I know a lot of places have been replacing them with those containers, both cleanliness-wise and just personal preference. I enjoy the touch of the little bottles that they provide here. And you can see some more of that burgundy red Art Deco styling with the mirror in here and a few other portraits of the Eiffel Tower and that sort of thing. But other than that, well, that's the gist of the room. I'll be sure to give you a more full cost breakdown and review of my stay and experience with the room. As for right now, there's a lot to see at the Paris Hotel, so let's get going. Out here in front of the Paris Hotel on the Vegas Strip, you can see their recreation of the Eiffel Tower, half the size of the real one. It was actually originally supposed to be a full-sized replica of it. Due to the proximity to the airport, they were forced to reduce its size. Behind us, we have their 2/3 scale of the real Arc de Triomphe, which you drive through to get to the parking garage if you're staying here and driving. Since opening in 1999 and comprised of almost 3,000 hotel rooms and suites, the Paris Las Vegas has become one of the most iconic landmarks right here on the Strip. Located very center strip across from the Bellagio and nestled between the Planet Hollywood and the Horseshoe, formerly known as Bally's. While Planet Hollywood could be considered the land of cheap eats, Paris is a great spot for a lot more romantic sort of restaurants. I consider it one of the best spots to find really great fine dining that also still keeps an aura of accessibility and more affordability than other resorts on the Strip. Some of the fine dining options that you'll find here include the recently opened Bedford by Martha Stewart, and also one of my favorite restaurants on the Strip, Vanderpump Paris, which we'll be dining at later tonight. Aside from those fine dining establishments, you can also find some of the best patio restaurants right here on the Strip outside of Paris, including Mon Ami Gabi, where you can brunch there and have a great view of the Bellagio fountains across from you. Paris contains one of my favorite rooftop bars right here on the Strip called Beer Park, which we're gonna head to and grab some food at right now. So with that being said, let's go.
Won't you come on over? We can party till the sun's down. Baby, let me buy you a drink while we're dancing a blink. I could go for some Queen Bee too. Bass is going boom boom. Baby, if you're looking for some crazy, I'll tell you everybody's.
We're now seated at the very expansive rooftop patio space of Beer Park. It's a great area with lots of games that you can play, like Jenga, amongst others, and a great place for viewing sports and getting food and drinks. They have great appetizers, burgers, sandwiches, beer, obviously, and also some really good cocktails. Beer Park is connected to the Paris Hotel and directly across the street from the Bellagio fountains, making it one of the best spots to view the fountains from while enjoying some food and drink. So we have chile verde nachos with some great toppings, including pork, a guacamole burger full of really lovely fresh guacamole, both of them delicious, very generous portions. Aside from that, we also have a cocktail, and I have the 23-ounce size of the Space Dust beer. So now I'm just gonna drink my nice big beer and enjoy the lovely view here. At the back end of the casino area now. In front of me is where reception is located. Behind me is the beginning of the Boulevard, is what they call it. It contains many shopping and fine dining establishments, including a few of the ones that I mentioned to you earlier. Also, if you look above us, you can see their theme of a twinkling Parisian night sky around the time of twilight, which gives a bit of a dark, little bit of a magical type of mood and ambiance throughout the whole area here. There's over a dozen restaurants in Paris, and many of them are located on the Boulevard. Also located on the Boulevard, you can get to or from the self-parking garage, and also over to the walkway that leads to the Horseshoe Hotel next door. Here inside the casino area of Paris, you can see behind me Gordon Ramsay steak. Now, I'm not that much of a steak person myself, so I'm probably not going to eat there on this trip. If you do want to see me visit any steakhouses in the future, be sure to let me know in the comments below, and maybe I'll work that into a future video at some point. We're outside of Vanderpump Paris right now. We're waiting for our seat to be available for our reservation. If you've ever watched Vanderpump Rules, then you know who Lisa Vanderpump is, and Vanderpump Paris is one of my favorite restaurants of hers. So we're about to go in, try a few dishes and drinks out, see how they are. We're inside of Vanderpump Up Paris. The ambiance in here is so exquisite and honestly kind of exotic and different. They have a newspaper-styled menu to order off of. There's just so much decor and beauty in here. It's the perfect fit for the Paris hotel with its romantic vibes. So if you're looking for something other than gambling and steakhouses, you can find a bit of that Parisian magic right here in Vegas. We have some great cocktails and food to try for tonight, so let's take a look. Melts and you're biting into it. Contrast between the crunch on the crust with the super soft goat cheese inside is amazing. This delectable French onion lamac sounds strange at first to combine French onion with some macaroni and cheese. It has the crusty, crunchy toppings on top of the mac and cheese. Go deeper down, find the French onion part of it. You pull it up, it's just cheesy and covered in onion and other toppings. The breadcrumb. Such a distinct taste. You can feel both the French onion and the macaroni. It goes really well together. Everything is not too strong, light enough that it can all complement each other. Really well-rounded, all of the ingredients. Honestly, 10 out of 10. So for my cocktail tonight, I have the Pinky's Poison, one of Lisa's lovely dogs. I absolutely adore all of her dogs. Mr. Carlos over here has a Pamplemousse. We both find them very fruity and delicious. Final thoughts on Vanderpump Up Paris. If I could sum it up in one word, exquisite. Exquisite decor, exquisite ambiance, exquisite food. The prices are pretty good for a place that definitely has a really unique, fine dining, Parisian feel to it. Something that'll remove you completely from Las Vegas, more so than just the Paris hotel itself. It has a truly immersive experience. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. My favorite place in the Paris, one of my top picks on the Vegas Strip in general. Guys, it's our last day here and we're getting ready to head out. We were here Thursday and Friday nights. It was only like $20 per Thursday night, around $100 for Friday before the $45 a night resort fee, so another $90 with that. And then after taxes, it was around $242 total for those 2 nights. Like I mentioned, I got that view upgrade for an extra $30 a night, so it was around $300 with all being said and done. Keep in mind though that despite the price being relatively low, these 2 nights that I stayed here, prices tend to fluctuate pretty wildly. If I had stayed for the Saturday night, it would have been at least $400 or $500 just for that night to add as well. So what did I actually think about the hotel? It was beautiful. The inside of it is exquisitely decorated and I didn't think it was too tacky. It's really fun walking along Le Boulevard and all of the decor, and it has one of the most central locations directly across from the Bellagio fountains. That being said, what do I think of the actual room itself? Well, I actually do have a few thoughts on it. First of all, let's talk about what's good. Obviously, this view is absolutely gorgeous and you can watch and hear the fountains from your room. While the room is a little bit sparse and simple, I enjoyed the space. With that being said, let's get into some of the cons that I noticed while here. First of all, while there is this chair here, I kind of wish there was like a chaise the way there was one in the Planet Hollywood room or something like that. Another thing I noticed is that over in the bathroom, I don't really like the shower head in there. I felt like it was rough and it's hard to adjust and make softer. The pressure coming out of it was kind of uncomfortable. I definitely consider there to be better bathroom options when it comes to standard rooms on this strip. Alright, now that we've gotten through all those pros and cons, would I recommend staying here? This is a great property to come walk through, enjoy some of the beautiful restaurants here, but as for actually staying in a room here, I think there's a lot of other great options for whatever it is that appeals to you when it comes to centrally located hotels. You can stay in the Bellagio across across from here. Or if you want a cheaper option, you can stay in Planet Hollywood. You want some options that are great for partying, you can go over to the Link and Flamingo. You want some more fine dining, you can do Aria or Cosmopolitan, and they're all very centrally located as well. Paris obviously has a lot of great stuff, but you don't necessarily need to stay here in order to enjoy them. So while I love the property, for staying here in the room, I would probably rate it around 7 out of 10. You would enjoy staying here. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it super highly, but you'll have a great time if you do choose to stay at this hotel, and it's, like I said, in a great spot on the strip with stuff all around you to enjoy. But that's the Paris Las Vegas. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to give it a like, and also comment below where you would want to see me stay at next for a video, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already so that you can get more Vegas content from me in the future. But with that, I'll see you later, and stay for the bloopers. Thanks! In Las Vegas, the closest you can get to being there here in the US. Should I start? I don't know how to start. Workaholic mom in the movie that's like, oh, damn it, my makeup. They're 2/3 scale of, damn it. Great. I can, you can, don't cross the street when the sign is on. Alright, can everyone finish around up there and be like, or, you know, something like that.
Oh, I got a shot of your butt.
It's important.
Yup.
Including many that I mentioned. It contains many it contains many.
That's good. I feel like I'm recording.
The copyright is too loud later, but cocktails and food to try you tonight. One of the best things I have ever. Very fruity and delicious.
Just like us.
Oh. Okay. Like there was a is it Chez? The best, most centrally located location. Definitely. I think it's a beautiful restaurant. Oh my god. Okay.